forget, we are live streaming. I think you just stay here, and then you follow Belen's lead. Maybe the team comes through here, so you make sure that they're going to be there. Maybe they're over there and they come up there. So when they're getting closer to the middle, you know, Belen's going to be like, I'm going to give you your mic. Here, you give them. Am I stressing you out?
Welcome everybody, please start taking your seats. The moment that we all were waiting for is just right here. Welcome everyone. We're gonna have a bunch of time for pictures later, so I invite you to come and take your seat so we can start very soon with our finals. Welcome, welcome everyone. How are you feeling? What? Are you excited? Are you nervous? I want to hear that you are more excited than nervous, but I understand. Good. We'll be starting shortly, but while we wait for judges to come to this room, I would like just to invite you to do an exercise with me. Grab your phones, put them in silent mode, make sure that everything is set up for our finalists to have a nice experience pitching here, so no disruptions. No people coming in and out from the room. So if you can grab your phone and do that right now, that would be great, ideal. Our judges are coming into the room, so that means that we're just about to start. Welcome back, everyone. We will start in 5 minutes. While we get seated, let's take a moment for a little housekeeping. During the event, we highly recommend people to remain seated, to keep your phones on silent mode. Please help us by not moving around while we have pitches on stage. If you really need to leave the room, make sure that you do that after the pitches are finished. Good, 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 good. We will start shortly. We will close the doors in 2 minutes, and we're gonna start our finals event. So, the first finalist is, I got your attention now. Please put your phones on silent mode. Please do that for me. Please do that for me. Put your phones in silent mode. Please take your seats. We're gonna have our crowd managers. Can we start closing the door so we can get started? Okay, let's do this one last time. I would say that it's very important that we respect this part of the event. We are all nervous, we're all excited, we're all waiting for this specific moment. That is why we really need to make sure that all our finalists and all the people that got on stage today here have the smoothest of the experience possible. So that being said, phones are in silent mode. If you need to move around the room, do that after the pitches are done. Please take your seats, enjoy the show, and let's get started. We can close the doors now. It is time to reveal the top 6 finalists of today's competition. Are you excited? Are you excited? Okay, it is time. Let's go. Welcome to the Hult Prize 2023 Taipei Summit Finals. I know I was here yesterday and you all saw me this morning, but for those that are seeing me for the very first time, this is Belen. I am the Taipei Summit Director and Asia Pacific Regional Manager for the Hult Prize, and I'll be your MC today. Whew. I feel also a little bit nervous, a little bit excited. Work is done. Work is done, and now it's time to celebrate you all for making it this far. Congratulations to every single one of you for being here today. Watching and listening to your pitches today was truly inspiring and just reinforced me that I took the right job. I took the right decision of being here today with all of you and just supporting this cause that is the Hult Prize. Now that we're just a couple of minutes away from learning who the top 6 finalists for this Taipei Summit is, I would like to make just some remarks. Each finalist will have the opportunity to pitch live here, right on this stage in front of this wonderful panel of judges that we have once they are announced. Okay, let's take a moment to congratulate all the teams who have worked so hard on this global challenge and pitch amazing ideas on redesigning fashion. You all demonstrated great potential and that we're thrilled to have you as part of this competition. As each finalist is announced, we encourage everyone to make some noise, celebrate them, celebrate the hard work and creativity that they have brought us all today. One more time, thank you for helping us in our mission of changing the world through social enterprise by redesigning fashion to make it more sustainable. Same as in your pitch rooms, each team will have 4 minutes to pitch and 4 minutes for Q&A. Right now, I would like to give a huge shout out to our amazing judges who have had the thought job. Woohoo! I want to hear the noise now. Yeah. So it was not an easy job to be here and selecting the finalists for today. Let's give them another round of applause, please. I'll start by introducing Niven Juan, ESG leader for KPMG ASPAC. Rating Lee, founder of the Oriental Hybrid. Gemma Bolos, director of Kravitz Lab for Social Impact and Hult Prize expert in residence. Jillian Chen, independent consultant and freelance writer. Jennifer Lin, CEO of Choice Accelerator. Jerry Liu, Managing Director of Fantastic Enterprise Co. Edgar Chu, co-founder and managing partner of Sparks Lab Taiwan. Ryan Young, VC, Chairman of Tech Scope Investments. Sophie Chu, VC investor, principal at Upworks. Bruce Xu, Chief Sustainability Officer at Blue Seeds Car. And lastly, Jia Yu Xie, freelance sustainable fashion designer at Plus U Design Studio and founder at Xiang Space. Thank you very much to our wonderful judges. It is now my greatest pleasure to introduce you to Dr. Stephen Yu, Associate Dean of School of Management at銘傳University, and a very good supporting of the Hult Prize at銘傳University since we started our partnership with this school. Dr. Stephen, the floor is all yours. Please come up to the stage, share some words with us. Professor Stephen Yu is a great supporter of the Hult Prize. He has been with us during on-campus program, during all the planning of this wonderful Taipei Summit, and yeah, part of the execution as well. So he was helping us all the time. Let's welcome Dr. Stephen Yu.
Thank you, Bill. On behalf of the president of the university, I want to welcome you again for coming here for this wonderful event. My name is Stephen. I'm the associate dean of the business school. And in the end of the day, we're talking about an enterprise, right? So here it's so wonderful to see all these young social entrepreneurs to be here, all in this one room. And I want to welcome you, and you deserve a round of applause for just breaking out of where you are and come here and, you know, not staying in your comfort zone. So give yourself a round of applause. When we had the campus round this year, I heard about the topic, redesigning fashion. And to me, that was probably the most difficult subject I've ever heard from Hult Prize. First of all, I'm an idiot about when it comes to fashion, right? As you can see. And so the other thing is, I asked my friends in the fashion industry, I asked them, so what do we do about it? What can we do about this subject? And one of my friends who works at the largest sportswear manufacturing company in Taiwan, she told me there is only one way to solve the problem. That is, we don't wear anything, okay? So I thought very hard about this because fashion industry has been there for a long, long time, and what needs to be done must have been done, right? So what can we do to make this world a better place? But here we have all these young people with new ideas, with exciting, inspiring ideas, and hopefully some of the teams today will be the leaders tomorrow in making the world a better place, and we still get something to wear, okay? So, but anyway, I think in the end of the day, I think that the most important thing is we're still talking about a business. And the business has to be sustainable by making money. So you need to do a real cost analysis looking at how you can bring your dream to reality. And if we can all do that, then maybe in the next few years, maybe even before you graduate, you know, we can have some new startups. And finally, I want to thank, we all heard of Alibaba and his Gang of 40, right? And today, everything we have here today for this two-day event won't be possible without the help with our Gang of 40 of Alexis, who put this whole thing together. These are all our students. So if you will, please give them a round of applause. And lastly, I want to say, you know, I really wish I could be young again, to be given the opportunity like what you have today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Steven. I would like to invite my colleague, my dear friend, and Director of Operations at the Hult Prize Foundation, Camila Gonzalez-Paciello, that is going to share with us a few words. For those that didn't know, Cami was also my teammate the first time that we competed at Hult Prize, actually right here in Taipei. Let's welcome Camila.
Thank you so much. Hello, hi, hello everybody. Welcome to our highly anticipated finals of the Hult Prize Global Summit here in beautiful Taipei. I am Camila, Director of Operations for the Hult Prize Foundation, and I am thrilled to bring back in-person events to Taiwan post-pandemic, a country that I have the pleasure of calling my home away from home. To my fellow entrepreneurs and volunteers, you are the true source of inspiration. Your dreams have shaped you into visionaries, and you form the very backbone of the Hult Prize. Today, we celebrate not only your achievements, but also the hundreds of students worldwide embarking in the same life-changing journey in our other 11 summits around the world this month of June. This is actually my third summit hosting in person only this month, and I think I'm starting to get emotional. It's been a wild journey, and comprising that in just only 3 to 4 weeks is incredible. And that we can do this at Hult Prize Foundation, it's, you know, we can only do it with the help of our volunteers and our co-hosts. I'm extremely grateful, and I'm detouring from my script. I'm coming back. At the Hult Prize Foundation, our mission is to empower the next generation of social entrepreneurs and accelerate the creation of sustainable, scalable, and impactful startups. We believe in the power of entrepreneurship to tackle the world's most pressing problems, and today we're having the privilege to witness your passion, your determination, and creativity as you pitch your ideas to our distinguished panel of experts. As we eagerly await the announcement of our top 6, I know Belen made a joke and it's still not there yet. Let us remember that the Taipei Summit serves as a platform, not just for these startups to pitch their ideas, right? But also as an opportunity for all of us to come together, to learn from one another, to create a network of change makers dedicated to building a sustainable and inclusive future. The fashion industry is a powerful force, contributing to $2.4 trillion to the global economy. Unfortunately, plagued by dangerous and unfair working conditions, the production of a single cotton t-shirt consumes an astonishing amount, equivalent to the amount of water that one individual drinks in 3 years, just to give you perspective. If we are to meet the United Sustainable Goals by 2030, the fashion industry has to change. The ideas that we have been hearing here today are now part of a greater movement in the fashion industry. For the better to do better. Together, we can promote circular economy models, we can embrace sustainable materials, we can champion fair trade practices, and empower consumers to make conscious fashion choices. Reasonably, many of you aspire to secure a position in the global finals this September, competing for the esteemed $1 million grand prize. This year, thanks to the generosity of the Hult family, the stakes have risen even higher, as all global finalists will receive at least $100,000. However, the true impact of the Hult Prize goes beyond the prize money. Allow me to share a personal journey with you that Belen already slightly gave in earlier. Back in 2018, I participated as a startup at the Hult Prize competition with Belen from the initial stages of the on-campus here in Taipei at NCCU to the Global Accelerator in the UK. We poured our heart and soul into the venture, but unfortunately, we did not make it to the finals. I genuinely can say that I understand the mix of emotions and the high expectations that you may be experiencing right now. However, I want to share that that experience, that setback, did not discourage us. Instead, I seized the opportunity to volunteer again in 2021, a decision that has led me here to where I am today as the Director of Operations of Hult Prize Foundation. Through my own experience, I have come to appreciate the profound impact that the Hult Prize can have in our lives. It goes beyond the competition. It is a transformative journey that can shape our future. That is why I strongly encourage each and every one of you to consider joining us as volunteers, as campus directors, as community coordinators, country coordinators, or volunteers in any stages of our competition. You can play a vital role in expanding the reach of the Hult Prize and bringing its magic to every corner of the world. By doing so, you will amplify your impact beyond your social ventures. You're becoming an essential part of a global community of dreamers, doers, and high achievers. Together, we will enable the Hult Prize to continue its mission of empowering lives on a global scale. Before we proceed further, I would like to also extend heartfelt thanks and gratitude on behalf of the entire Hult Prize organization. First and foremost, thank you to the Hult family, the founders of EF Education First and the benefactors of Hult International Business School. It is their extraordinary generosity that makes the Hult Prize competition possible. I would also like to extend a special acknowledgement and gratitude to our invaluable volunteers and our esteemed co-host,銘傳 University, along with Professor He Cheng, Professor Stephen Yu, Professor David Tsai, our lead volunteer, Alexis Huang, and her entire team. Without your unwavering support and dedication, this industry-changing showcase would have not been possible. Gratitude is also owed to our esteemed judges, Niven Huang, Rating Lee, Gemma Bulos, Jillian Chen, Jennifer Lin, Jerry Liu, Edgar Cho, Ryan Yang, Sophie Cho, Bruce Xu, and Chayu Xie. Thank you. Your expertise and insights contribute immensely to the success of this event. Last, but certainly not least, I want to express my appreciation to all the Hult Prize participants around the world. And I can say that now because we're actually live streaming. So if you're watching, thank you. This year, over 20,000 teams participated, encompassing more than 100,000 students, mentors, coaches. Your presence and commitment have made this remarkable journey possible. On behalf of the entire Hult Prize community, we are all rooting for you, and we wish you the best of luck. Thank you. I'm still going. I just need to intro the video. I now have the job to intro the next video. But before I do that, I want us to take a moment to relax and to do a little breathing exercise, because I know we're all nervous. I can feel it. I can feel my heart right here. So I cannot imagine how all of you are feeling in waiting to hear your name being called to come to the stage. So if you can all join me in deeply inhaling and exhale. Let's do it again. Inhale and exhale. Does it feel better? A little bit? Not really? now I want everybody to sit down, unwind, and enjoy this video that we're going to play for you before we go to the finals. It is actually my favorite video of this summit season, so please, let's watch it. Enjoy. Thank you.
I get goosebumps. I am really proud of our creative teamwork with this one. At the Hult Prize, we're all so proud of you and grateful for having you as part of our family now. Well, I will not keep you waiting anymore. Let's shift our focus to the exciting moment we have been waiting for, the announcement of the top 6 finalists of the Hult Prize Summit in its Taipei version. Are you excited now? Are you ready to come up here? As we announce the names of the top 6 finalist teams, we kindly ask the respective teams to make their way to the stage promptly. Once on stage, you will have to pitch your idea again, just as you did in the morning, but with the whole panel of judges. Once again, each finalist will have 4 minutes to deliver their pitch, followed by a 4-minute Q&A session with the judges. I feel that now we're ready. Let's find who our finalists are, and for that, I would like to invite Rating Lee to announce the first finalist. Thank you so much, Rating, for coming here. Yesterday, she was one of the greatest speakers that we have in the Fashion Forward session. I enjoyed that session so much, and I learned so much. Thank you so much. Let's welcome Rating Lee.
So, I'm going to announce a team by describing them, how they are. They are having a very great and strong visual presentation, beautiful presentation, a very collaborative and balanced team speech, very innovative materials that is highly searched in the market right now, and has a strong local infrastructure and ecosystem to back up their project. The team is Gaia. Welcome to the stage.
I want to hear that cheering for Team Gaia! Woohoo! Congratulations, Team Gaia. Please grab your clicker and your mic there. Breathe, you're here. Before everything, I would like to ask you to test your clicker first. Test your mics. Test your clicker, please. Everything is all right. Let's breathe. Cheering, please, cheering. Woohoo! Good. So your clicker is working. Your slides are there.
Hello.
We have the judges here. I would like to point you out where your timekeeper is. That is right in the middle of that table. Can you confirm that you see your timekeeper?
Yes.
Good. You have 4 minutes to pitch. Just breathe one more time. Good. Once you give me the signal, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Okay. Team Gaia, your 4 minutes start now.
The sight of trash and pollution is all too common in the Philippines. Clothing waste, in particular, pollutes our waters, threatening our aquatic life and our well-being.
Kinawan, Bataan is a coastal area where fishing is the main livelihood. What intrigued us the most was the abundance of seaweed.
Our team saw an opportunity to innovate, a textile made from seaweed fibers.
We are Gaia, a fashion social enterprise dedicated to redefining what it means to be fashionable. We're not just talking about a textile that looks good. We're talking about a material that can do good.
Gaia seeks to combat fast fashion with a more sustainable and eco-friendly option. Our main squeeze is seaweed. So the Food and Agriculture Department of United Nations actually stated that the Philippines is the 4th largest producer of seaweed worldwide. In fact, we produce 4.56% of the total global production. And in 2023, the seaweed culture market is continuously growing.
This data proves the extensive potential of seaweed farming in Kinawan, more so as an area of focus for a social enterprise.
Gaia intends to support and empower over 1,000 fisherfolk while also promoting sustainable fashion through micro, small, and medium enterprises. With Gaia, these communities have a shot at better paying livelihood.
Well, why seaweed? Well, why not? Seaweed is an excellent textile for a sustainable clothing. It's resistant and fire quality materials. It's the perfect clothing for sustainability, effectively lessening clothing waste.
Gaia was successful in creating sea threads, a prototype made of brown seaweed sourced from Kinawan, Bataan. From that, Gaia seeks to turn it into crochet materials. Our startup has scoped the industry on textile mills and local competitors and is strategically working on this knowledge to position ourselves uniquely in the market.
So, how marketable is sea threads? We project up to 60% of global consumers prioritizing sustainability in their purchases.
We intend to distribute sea threads to MSMEs selling crochet materials as a sustainable alternative to present textiles such as cotton, polyester, and acrylic blends. Our mission is clear: provide quality textiles while championing conscious fashion, job opportunities, and sustainability.
To achieve this, we are dedicated to uniting the fisherfolk of our target community, providing them the training and support to establish a productive seaweed farm. We are equally dedicated to promote sustainability and empower MSMEs, even crocheters themselves, through the distribution of sea threads.
Our target market consists of eco-conscious fashion brands, independent designers, crocheters, innovators, as well as those who prioritize sustainability in clothing themselves.
In 2022, the Philippines exported $446.78 million worth of crocheted and knitted apparel. It is projected that this industry is going on an upward trend and the demand for crochet materials will continue to increase.
Crocheters that we have communicated with are eager to support sea threads as a sustainable alternative. Just the right motivation for Gaia to pursue it as its product of focus.
Gaia is open to partner up with eco-conscious brands and other entities. Will offer competitive pricing and prioritize product sustainability through contact marketing and promotions to gain traction.
In securing the $1 million, 20% will be allocated to cost drivers like research and development, with the remaining 80% dedicated to operations. With this funding, we're not just building a business, we're pioneering a sustainable movement.
Our aim to be a primary supplier, manufacturer, retailer of sea threads by 2030.
We will also explore an added revenue stream by producing and selling crocheted clothing using our textile.
Support Gaia in our mission to provide sustainable livelihoods and opportunities to our fishermen and MSME owners.
Let's transform lives and be the difference.
We are Gaia.
Perfect timing! Perfect timing! Congratulations, Team Gaia, one more time. Good. Your 4 minutes of Q&A starts right now.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Sophie. I want to know how much have you been researching or prototyping about this?
For the solution, actually, we just started prototyping 3 months ago, so we have limited time, but we tried three testing types, and the third one was successful.
What's the key learning?
The key learning was actually, the thing is about seaweed, is that we should really incorporate it with another material or component. Because in other researches, for example, in ocean rainforest, they researched that seaweed that could turn into textile. They research about other companies that are like Sisal, agricultural, that knit seaweed into things like sea laces and shoes. And it is apparent that we need to incorporate with something that could lengthen its lifespan.
Thank you.
I just one more. The primary reason why we are targeting it at crochet is because we have learned that seaweed as a textile is flame resistant and water resistant, wherein making it into a crochet would make it a more breathable material, making it more inclusive and diverse for the fashion industry to distribute.
And we have the prototype in 2 months. If we send you to Paris, then what they will see?
With the progress that we have made, actually, a fact about our prototyping, it's just something that we made ourselves. We have yet to partner with a lab because we did research it ourselves first. If we were fortunate enough to be sent to Paris, we are going to pursue it we are going to pursue a prototype that is better and something that we can present here live.
Hello. If you get too many seaweed from the sea, how do you protect the life under the sea?
I'll answer. The thing with the Philippines, and specifically the place where we sourced our seaweed, Kinawan, Bataan, the seaweed, the brown seaweed there, is not something that is detrimental to our waters because it is overabundant, actually. It just washes up on shore, and the fisher folk there actually do not have any use for them because it is too many. The main problem with it is if it is not harvested, the seaweed themselves will mold or rot in their coastline, which makes it more dangerous for the water, actually. That's why we want to source this from Kinawan, Bataan.
Great job, you guys. So it sounds to me like you have a B2B a plan and a B2C plan. Who's going to go first? And then how will you get your sort of first customer?
Our primary focus right now is to have a B2B type of thing. When we create the first set of yarns, we would like to distribute it in MSMEs who are focusing on selling it as crochet materials. So we are planning to get customers. We have actually communicated with friends or acquaintances that we have who are crocheters, and a couple of them do know shops that are willing to resell such a sustainable product. Thank you.
Can you introduce your team background a little bit?
I'm Carmela Rose Cortez. I'm studying political science, and I'm a freshman.
I'm Julian. I'm studying psychology and marketing, and I'm also a freshman.
I'm Gracial. I'm studying AV psychology, and I'm also a
Time
freshman
is
at
up.
De La Salle
Thank you
University.
very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
team.
much.
Congratulations again, Team Gaia. Don't forget to give you the clicker back. Thank you very much. Wow. The second finalist is going to be announced by the judge, Jillian Chen. So let's give a round of applause to Jillian, who's going to announce the next finalist. Yes, please come, Jillian. How are you feeling? Are you excited? We have 5 more spots to reveal. And then to celebrate, don't forget to share your excitement, to cheer the team that is coming up. We have Jillian Chen.
Yes.
Thank you so
everyone.
much.
We judges love the team's spirit and their teamwork, their energy, and we love their smile. And one more thing, I personally love very much, because they are wearing the same blue suits with me today. They are Fabrico. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Jillian. Congratulations to Fabrico. Can we have support for the prototype, please? They have a prototype that we're gonna display. Please, if we can have the team coming here. Congratulations, one more time. Another applause for Fabrico. Woohoo! They're from right here, from Taipei, from National Tsinghua University. They're coming with their prototype right here. Woohoo! We have a table here for you. Okay, careful. Do you need help? Good. Please, team, grab your mics. Grab the clicker. All good, all good. I'm so excited. I feel that I am the next one pitching. Good. Okay, team, are you ready? Do you have the pointer? Do you have the mic? You only need one mic? Or one mic is fine. Cool. Then please test your slide first. That is working. Your clicker is working. Good. Your timekeeper is right there. Can you see that? Can you see him? Can you see the timekeeper? Okay. All good? Are we ready? Your 4 minutes starts now.
About a beautiful one. Maybe the Sahara Desert. Now delete that vision from your mind. Imagine a very dirty one with piles of wasted clothes that generate massive contamination and respiratory problems. Sounds horrible, right? Well, that's the case for the Atacama Desert in Chile, my home country. Did you know that 60% of the people in Chile do not get access to hospital beds when they need them? That's why we came up with a solution. We are Fabrico. We use polyester extraction technology to transform textile waste into upgraded hospital beds. We provide a product with the highest medical accreditation in industrialized countries available for the first time for everyone in accordance to the universal right to health.
Clothes protects our bodies and Fabrico hospital beds protects your life. Our product has many advantages. Cheaper and stronger than traditional hospital beds. It's foldable, making easy to transport. Customized by colors and functionalities like hot pads, cold pads, and massage. And ecological. Fabrico is preparing the world for the increased chronic disease and aging society trend by creating a hospital bed model for individuals, hospitals, nursing homes, and military. We only make partnership with social responsible companies such as CG Charity Foundation, sustainable technology provider Far Eastern Group, 2023 Sustainable Design Award Design, and Sustainable Performance HIC Index. Our traction model is separated in 2 stages. The first stage, developmental stage or pilot plan from 1 to 3 years. After reserve-free results, we create an MVP hospital bed model that is here that will be tested during the first 6 months in order to reduce the company risk and favor lean production.
In our second stage, scaling, we work with charity foundations to move towards the medical accreditation, and we start to produce our hospital beds to countries with high hospital bed demand. At the same time, we start to generate new jobs. The cost of production of 15 hospital beds is $60,000 US. We sell them for $5,000 US per unit. To guarantee the permanent income flow and circularity of our company, we offer wholesale services and a 50% discount for pre-orders on our websites, as well as installment payments and leasing programs for individuals. We reach a break-even point at the beginning of our second year. Fabrico is fully committed to solve our society long-term care needs. Our company product has a high world demand. It's expected to be 5 million hospital beds by 2028, and the demand for 2032, following the aging society trend, is expected to be of $3.4 billion US. Can you imagine how many people Fabrico will help?
Join us in our global mission to improve the health system through fashion industry awareness and world conservation.
Let's have a good life with Fabrico.
The hospital bed frames of the future.
Congratulations, Fabrico. That was a nice speech. Now, are you ready for your Q&A? That starts now. Judges, who's going first? Gemma.
Great job, you guys. So are there other applications to this? Are you going to just do hospital beds, or do you have an idea for how? Because it seems like it could be used for other things. Do you have a plan for that?
Well, actually, we know that this process about the aging society is just moving forward, right? So we have so many problems that needs a future solution. But for now, we are starting for the hospital beds and moving towards the decarbonization of hospital industry. Since now fashion industry is creating all this, well, they are not creating necessarily, but we have this problem with the contamination, with the pollution. In the future, we know that it's possible also to make a solution adding crystal glass to make solar panels, since we know that hospital industry is the unique industry that use a consumption of energy of 24/7 hours, every day. So this is like our goal, our long-term goal for this.
Hi, I'm Sophie. May I know how did you first find out this material or solution?
Thank you for the question. Well, actually, these materials is a mature technology in Taiwan. For these, you can use polyester and polystyrene. So basically, since this is a technology that is here, you can use sensor of technology, and with that, you can create later, extract this plastic from the clothes, from the textile, and create like a hard model, normal like if you have like the normal PPT plastic, right? So basically, we are preparing our molds with our design, and with this, we create our design. We move forward to our goals, our company, our company product, right?
Hi, I'm Ryan. I like the spirit. Let's say you won the prize. What would you do the first thing when you have the $1 million? What's the first thing you will do?
Well, basically, we have hospital beds, right? So for this, we need actually the $1 million, not just to make the moldings, but also to move according to Medical Act 28 of Executive Yuan. And for this, we need the fundings, since it have to be also FDF approval. But we have a plan, of course. Since we have this, and actually, for consulting with organizations like CG, we know that they already have hospital beds. So with following these, the protocols, actually, we know that first we can start making some cells, just making sure regarding the mattress, and moving forward the medical certifications. So since it's a long process that takes time, for that, we need these fundings, right? Just to make sure that everything goes according to the law. And for the first time, try to bring to those societies and like Latin American countries that are highly needed of this product, and also prepare Taiwan for this new trend and the world, of course.
What is the cost of a normal hospital bed? Because your cost is $5,000. Is it comparable, or is it is it going to cost the hospital a little bit more for the sustainability element?
Well, actually, this is the average cost of a hospital beds in Taiwan. It can be even higher. Now we are just making this model, taking like the assumption that will be for bedridden people, right?
Thank you so much, team. Congratulations again. Congratulations, Team Fabrico. Thank you very much. I'll ask my team to help me take the prototype, please. Thank you so much. How are we feeling? Are you ready for 4 more pitches? Only Camila is? Are you ready? Are you ready to pitch here too? Cool. Let's find out who the third finalist is. And for that, I would like to invite our judge, Sophie Chu, to announce the third finalist. Woohoo! Sophie was in the pitch room 3. I was there. I was listening to all the pitches in that room. It was really great to have all those teams, super inspiring. We have here. Thank you so much. Sophie, floor is yours.
Hi everyone. So I'm going to announce the nominated team from room 3. Why are you smiling? Oh, okay. All right. So this is a team that just like the other two that's already on the stage. They have their very innovative approach, and what we like about them is also because they have a good mentality of running community, which is very crucial for a business nowadays. And they do focus a lot on the social impact they're trying to create, and most importantly, they show very strong passion and very good insight from what they're doing. This is a team from Japan, but they focus on Guatemala, so it's kickball.
Congratulations, Team Kickball. Thank you so much, Sophie. Woohoo! I saw them pitching today. They were so comfortable at stage. Okay, I see them coming here. Grab your pointer, grab your mics, test your slides, test your clicker, please. Can you confirm it's all working? Good?
Hello.
Your mic is working?
Yep.
Hello. Good. We have the timekeeper right there. Good. Are you ready? 4 minutes starts now.
Hello, everybody. We are Tikbal, and we are upcycling cotton in Guatemalan communities. She's Andrea. She's a traditional thread weaver in Guatemala, a job that is only made by women. And it's a job so important that right now is dying, and she has no job right now. Why? Because she cannot compete against fast fashion. $55 million is the amount of revenue that fast fashion does in Guatemala. And this is because a lot of this fast fashion come in second-hand clothes where they just end up being like sold to the people. But considering the fact that 51% of Guatemalans live in poverty, a lot of this amount cannot be sold. This means that it ends up in waste fillings or as trash. And people like Andrea, which is many Latinos and Guatemalans, they end up recurring to go to the capital city. And this results in broken communities, in broken families, and in a lot of waste. That's why we answer with Tikbal. What Tikbal is basically going to these communities, decentralizing the economy, giving the technology they need to actually develop, upcycle, and recycle the cotton, and then sell everything in a local manner. So how it works in a 3-step basis. First of all, we go and get the pacas, and we identify the communities. Then we give the technology that doesn't use electricity and is water-free. And depending on how many of these machines we use, we get wiping clothes, cotton filling for furniture, or threads for traditional clothing.
And how does our technology work? We use bicycle machines which use the human body as an energy resource. So traditionally in rural areas, they do it by hand, and it yields only 7 pounds at maximum in the best case scenario. But with our bicycle machine technology, we can generate at least 15 to 20 pounds, and that is only based on our prototype, so the numbers are only going to get better. Here's our business model. We collect the used clothes and secondhand clothes from sweatshops. We transport it to the rural communities where we recycle them using our 3 bike machines to generate our finished products. And finally, we focus on decentralizing the economy. So we want to focus on the local economy. So we're going to sell to local thread weavers, furniture makers, and wood shops. And we're also looking for online partnerships. Here are our milestones. We've developed our prototype in collaboration with Maya Pedal. We have designed our products in collaboration with Contrastes. And finally, we've made 2 major associations with Women's Thread Weavers Associations in Guatemala. And this is going to give us the knowledge and expertise to penetrate the market. Here's our traction. We have finished building 1 out of 3 prototypes, and it's now being tested for yields and improvements. Our second prototype is arriving in only 15 days. And finally, we have an operational website with interested clients in Guatemala. We're looking to make our first sale in the next 2 weeks.
So why us? Well, we have worked 3 years with this community. We have gained their trust, which is really hard in Mayan communities. We understand their problem, and right now we are answering with Tikbal. And this is important because our competition does not want to work in places that there is no electricity. We change that. We give the opportunity to them, and we monetize it by giving them the opportunity to have a safe and better work experience. And this is our team. I'm Luis Pablo John from Guatemala.
I'm Ranjini from India, and Luis is from, Jose is from Mexico. He couldn't be here today. Together, we are Tikbal, and we ask for your support in joining ours to realize our dream of uplifting the rural communities of Guatemala and beyond by upcycling cotton. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Team Tikbal. Very good. Let's move to your Q&A session right now that is going to start right away. Who's the first judge to speak?
I love to see the bicycle.
Yes.
But can we go back to the...
Yeah, this is the first prototype that we got. We changed 1 prototype that they were already using. And depending after that, we employed the help of a traditional person that usually does this in the traditional manner.
May I ask, what's going in and what's going out?
Yeah, the original machine is used to make a fruit candy. So basically what they put is like an aloe vera kind of like a leaf. They put it inside and they just they make threads out of it. It's the same process that we are going to use, and actually I will be able to show it to you, but it's not loading the... Yeah,
okay.
but basically right now the machine is made specifically for threads.
Okay, and what is, I don't know my pronunciation is correct or not, white pay.
White pay basically are wiping clothes made of refurbished cotton. And they are used usually, for example, this table of wood over here, when they want to varnish it, they need to use this or in cars manufacturing. And actually, we have in the community that we are helping, there are like 7 woodworks that are interested in waiting for our first sale, which is coming in 15 days.
Do we have more? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Jillian.
Yeah. If you are successful for this proposal, which is your next focus? I mean, for the community, you right now just focus on very specific one. Is there any particular reason for why, and what's your next step?
That's a great question. Actually, our focus right now is to create a way to make threads or like reutilize the cotton. Once that is done, we employ the help of the Traditional National Women Association of Thread Weavers to give us the knowledge about the mysticism and the Mayan interpretation of their threads. We want to use that in our products, which I will be able to show right now, the ones that we are already done. But the idea is that when a tourist or someone foreign outside of these communities buy these things, they don't know what they mean. That's why we're employing them, and our next step is like to blend this together, so we are actually teaching the people what is the Mayan culture that they are getting, because Mayan culture is not that famous.
And once we start with this community, we're going to expand to similar communities around the central community and also expand to other Latin American countries because they have a similar situation and they also have a lot of these secondhand clothing coming in, as well as indigenous rural communities.
Yeah, just to go a little bit for the machine. This is the machine right now. In 15 days, it's going to be finished. Compared to the other one, as you can see in this one, we just introduced the thread, and it has blades that will start to pretty much make small threads out of it. And it's basically fast. So we know for a fact that the yield percentage will be extremely high.
I have a question. So now you are using the bicycle to replace the human labor, but what are you going to do with the ones that had this technique, but now they cannot put their technique into work?
No, exactly. We are targeting that group because that group is only using hands and they are not getting enough money. For example, this with the machine that we had previous, they only make $14 per day. With the previous machine, they can make $42. So we want to employ them directly and help them.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
everyone.
Congratulations, team. Congratulations. Wow, we're halfway there. And right now, we're gonna announce our 4th finalist of the day. For that, I would like to invite our very own Gemma Bullas to announce the 4th finalist. Woohoo! As we mentioned, Gemma is also a Hult Prize expert in residence. She has been with us for quite a few years now. She's helping us our entrepreneurs for, I don't know, 4, 5 years, I would say. This is the 6th year. Thank you, Gemma. Floor is yours.
First of all, thank you guys, and no thank you for making this so hard for us. You guys were all amazing, and I'm hoping you're taking whatever learnings you have from the coaches, from the judges, and from each other to make change whatever you choose to do in your lifetime, whether it's continuing this company or working in some Fortune 500 company or NGO and making change there. So you guys are already change makers, and we're already excited to see what your future looks like. So the team that we chose for our second team, I think what was really exciting about them is they had a very, very specific embedded target market. It was a bunch of stakeholders who actually already needed this product. They made it out of really, I think their innovation is that not only are they had a market for it, but it's not for us to wear. I think their applications are going to be multiple. They're going to have different ways in which they can apply this particular product, and I think they already have unique stakeholders who are ready to purchase their product because they're already using it. This is from South Korea, Guryum.
All the way from South Korea. Come here to the stage, please. I can see the excitement in their faces. Come here, come here. Cheering up, cheering up. I can feel that my country coordinator from South Korea might be so happy right now. I can see she's filming there. Good. Welcome to the stage, team. Please try your slides. Is this your slide? Is correct? Mic is working? Mic is working? Okay. Clicker is working?
Okay.
Yeah? Good. Your timekeeper is right there in the middle of the table. Good? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Breathe. One more time. Breathe. Okay. Are you ready now? Good? Yep. Your 4 minutes starts now.
Go. Hello, we're Chuan from South Korea, and we are planning a business about making winter clothes for cows with K patchwork. Many clothes thrown away imported in developed countries cannot be recycled and causing a serious problem. To solve this problem, we find two aspects of clothing and find two different needs in Korea. First, in Korea, full of clothes, there was a need to the domestic digestion rate of clothing waste. Second, the need clothes, there was a need for cold protection product with low price and high safety. And we found those two different needs are interconnected. After research, we decided to make cold protection products with 조각보. The discarded piece of clothing or recreated Korean traditional pattern patchwork called 조각보 and used as a new fabric. It can be repaired in pieces and make as easier. Korean design elements are added. This is our prototype. We instantly studied design to low price and increases functionality. As a result, we these products. The following benefit have it. 63% reduction in fabric purchase price by using waste clothing, 5% reduction in design swing costs with easy to sew, minimize stress, design considering calves activity, maximize warmth effect by adding cotton and instantly warming the absorbent. Semi-permanent product that can be repaired and resized readily. Thank you for team member. And this is our business model. We collect and process waste clothing with the help of rendering country. And in this process, export of clothing waste decrease. And we make fabric with fragments and swing. And finally, we make winter clothes for cutting, swing, and post-work. In this process, waste clothing decrease, holder process, burden former will decrease. This is our market, especially the cold protection market is very potential. Local governments are encouraging the purchase of crop protection by using subsidy system. You feel how essential it is. And considering customer configuration, our go-to market is targeting livestock association joint purchase that benefit a lot. Then imagine what happens if 10% of cows born in the year wear grooms products. You can see the fabric cost reduction 63% and selling price reduction 12% by using wasting clothes. And wasting clothes can be reused by amounts of waste clothing in Korea for 1 year. This is our action plan. Starting with cows, we are going to expand our business to other animals and platforms, and it will have positive effects on developing countries, local residents, women, and young farmers. Finally, I'll introduce my team member. Yeah. And I will finish my speech. Thank you.
Congratulations, team. Your 4 minutes Q&A starts now. Who's the first judge to ask the question? Do we have someone here? Niven, would you like to ask some? You're ready. Sophie, we have Sophie here.
Hi, so the first question is, how did you find out this problem?
Sorry, I'm really nervous.
Did you talk to any farmer who feed the cows?
We looked the problem with the Korea's part. One part is full of clothes. One part.
No, not this question. I mean, why these cows would need clothes? Did you speak to any this kind of farm operator?
The cow is very sensitive about the cold. So the earth is getting hotter, and the strange climate is getting stranger. Sorry. So I'm so sorry.
I understand why we use this protection, is right?
Did you talk to anyone who raised a cow and then learn the problem, learn the solution, or why do you think this is a right solution?
Many cows are wearing this winter suit because they are very sensible about the cold. When they are being cold, they have a very strange disease.
So right now you are providing a cheaper solution. That's something you are trying to differentiate.
Yeah, this is cheaper, and we can protect the fire disaster with this winter cloth.
I see. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, I would like to ask, what is your next step or your strategy to move your project to the global?
We made this prototype a small size one, and we'll make the bigger one real size, and we'll get the usability tests in reality. And yes, and we got many sponsors like shoeing company and government and our university, etc. So we'll get sourcing and start the business after the stage. Thank you.
Thank you. And I think my question gonna be, I believe that your project can access in Korea, and what is your next step if you want your business go to the global market?
After the Korean market?
Yes.
will start and challenge the another market like abroad, or we're targeting the large dog market too, because the large dogs winter clothes is more expensive than calves winter clothes. So many large dogs breeders buy the cattle's winter clothes. So we are going to make and sell them. Yeah, that's our more challenge. Thank you.
Any more questions? No? Thank you, team. Thank you. Congratulations again. And now we're gonna move to the finalist number 5. For that, I would like to invite our judge, Jerry Liu, to announce our 3 finalists. Woohoo! Almost there, almost there. To reveal all of the 6 finalists that we have. Jerry, floor is yours.
Thank you. In the preliminary round, we judges found their products are interesting and tangible, and the team members are energetic. They came a long way, either from the competition perspective or geographically speaking. Let's congratulate the team, Missy!
Woo! All the way from the US. All the way from the US, we have Team Missy coming to the stage with all these vibrant colors today. Woohoo! Congratulations, Missy. Please display your prototypes here. Cool. Are we ready? Can you try your clicker first? Here I have another mic. Can you try the mics as well?
Check, check. Does this work?
Woo. Working? All working? Yeah. Can you change your slides to see if the clicker is working, please? Good. We have the timekeeper there. And when you say that you are ready, we will start. Are you ready? Yes. Okay, your 4 minutes starts now.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much to our judges and all the other teams for being here today. We are so excited to welcome you to a less wasteful world. We are Missy, and we are the change our planet needs. My name is Phoebe.
I'm Sabrina.
And my name's Jill. So the problem that we wanted to address is how might we create a sustainable circular flow in the fashion industry and combat our landfills that are overfilled with trash and textile waste. So we decided the solution should be a circular design of mycelium mushroom. So we are growing our own material. We use that material to make our products. We sell those products. And at the end of the product's lifespan, it is actually biodegradable. And we can create more material from that waste. What is mycelium? So mycelium is a natural alternative to animal leather, and it is so great. I could talk about it all day. It can grow on anything, and it consumes what it grows. So it consumes plastics, it consumes diapers, cigarette butts, and even oil spills. So we can make material from the waste. We are partnered with an amazing locally and family-owned business in Ohio. And they have a mycologist and a biologist on their team. And they've been experimenting with us and actually donating all of their resources, time, and materials with us. And currently we are working on like creating a hemp lining for our mushrooms to grow on to make it even more pliable. I don't know if you want to. And so, yeah, we want to make sustainable leather accessories out of this material, and we will show those to you.
So our first thing was deciding on our market, and we wanted to make sure that we drew elements from mushrooms themselves when designing our products, especially kind of like the gridded lines. So we started with product concept drawings before deciding on like kind of final designs and making rough prototypes out of non-mushroom material. So our market is kind of a bridge price point, about $75 to $400 depending on the product. And we're targeting primarily female consumers between the ages of 18 and 30. So we wanted to use like 3 different types of dyeing processes with natural tea dyeing, coffee dyeing, eco-printing with like indigo and saffron, and just the natural material itself. We also want to focus on laser cutting. Our main products are going to be purses and bags, as that seems to be the biggest market, and all our products are finished with the beeswax seal.
So as you can see here by our awesome prototypes, we've been able to get about halfway through to our go-to-market milestones. So we're looking to hopefully launch a line somewhere within the next year or so. This has put us into an awesome opportunity where we've been able to kind of start to look at some of the potential costs that we could be looking at. And we've actually been able to estimate by comparing Missy to similar startups that if we sold about 2,400 bags priced at around $300 each, then we would see a gross profit of about $720,000 per year before expense costs. This is in wild contrast to our competition, who usually markets mycelium as a luxury brand. And of course, in comparison to the synthetic faux leather brands, which are able to sell for much lower costs, but at the cost of the environment. What Missy really brings to the table that makes us so special is we were really inspired by the goals of the United Nations 17 Goals for Sustainable Development. We've created circular designs, environmentally conscious values, and we don't sacrifice the quality of our products. So that being said, this is our call to action. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Missy. Now your Q&A session will start. Jillian, please. Yeah, go.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about the story behind that. You didn't join the Boston Summit and New York Summit, but instead of these 2 cities, you joined Taipei Summit. So I want to know the story behind.
We were confused by that too.
Yeah, we actually applied to Boston and New York.
We are so grateful that we didn't think we would get funding to come here. So when we got picked, we were like, oh, that would be fun, but we can't afford it, and our school sponsored us. So that was amazing. This is the best case scenario for us.
Thank you, Kent State.
I have one question for you. For the next step, what is the key strength of your team? You are specialized in design, or the integrator, or you are specialized in the material. So what would be your key strength?
Would you like to take this one? Because we are partnered with like a mushroom farm and they can manufacture it for us, we wanted to specialize on like designing and selling. So Sabrina and I actually studied fashion design at Kent State. So that's like where our heart is redesigning the fashion industry using this material.
Hello. I have a question, is that you are targeting a niche market, and Stella McCartney is also trying to develop this material. So how do you attract customers to your brand rather than luxury fashion?
So I think the really big difference between us is I think a lot of the more sustainable brands right now are focusing on trying to keep a more minimalistic kind of look to things, so things can be used more versatilely. But we wanted to make our products a little more colorful and a little more uniquely designed in some cases, more feminine and cottagecore. Of course, we don't have color on our initial prototype, so we are planning on having a lot of bright colors.
I think also against Stella McCartney, that is like a higher price point. And the mushroom farm we work with, they actually can grow this material at a very, very little cost. So we don't have to pay that big cost that mycelium leather is to grow it, where maybe Stella McCartney is paying that, or maybe that's why it's at a higher price point than ours would be.
Sense, what is your marketing plan for this?
Aha, let's see if we could find it. Well, currently our marketing plan is, I believe it was on this slide. You got it. All right. We have a lot of marketing strategy, mostly on social media. That's a huge one, especially because our target audience are young adults, Gen Z and millennials from around 18 to their early 30s. A lot of those people in that age bracket are very tech savvy. They're all on the internet, and so selling online was especially a big point for us to try. It was a goal for us to try to reach because we knew that we would also be able to market online, and that was pretty cohesive for us. So hope that answers your question. Thank you.
Hello. So I wanted to know, you have a small farm, or I don't know how big it is. How are you going to address, what if you have gazillions of people wanting this? Are you going to be able to meet the demand?
We're going to start out small. Obviously, we are planning for a soft launch. We know that we have a long way to go when it comes to testing our audiences, making sure that we're getting the right feedback and that we're able to alter our designs if need be. Based on that feedback. So we want to take it slow to make sure that we're doing it the right way. It would be great to see a high demand come in very quickly for the product. That would honestly make it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, team. Thank you so much, Missy. Wow, I can't believe 5 teams just finalized their pitch, and now we're just about to announce our last finalist of the day. Are you ready? Do you want to know? Good. To announce our last finalist for today's Taipei Summit, I would like to invite Chia Yuxie to announce this team. Thank you so much, Chia Yuxie. We're waiting for you here. I just want to thank all the teams again. We're announcing the last team, but this is not the end. It's just the beginning. Don't forget about the second chance round and all the other opportunities that you have with the Hult Prize. Working? Good. Floor is yours.
Okay, today it's a very inspiring day for me, I think for all of us. And this team, we see that they are ready on their way to building up their business, also even more move further to the global. And they combine waste from fashion industry and also innovative method. So the team is Reverse.
Congratulations, Reverse from Taiwan. Good prototypes on the table. Do we have our mics runners here? Hi, congratulations, Reverse. You're gonna get your mic and your clicker here. Yeah, the clicker is here. Can you test your clicker, please? Slides are correct. Your mic is working. Hello? Do you need another mic? Can you test that mic? Good. All good? Your timekeeper is right there in the middle. All good?
I want to make sure, yeah, because it's a little bit.
Can you move it
a little bit? Yeah, because there's like
to the
reflection. Yeah, there.
Yeah. Right there is perfect. Good. Are you ready? Your 4 minutes starts now.
How would you typically handle your worn out clothes? Would you donate or would you throw it away? Surprisingly, 90% of them still end up being burned, buried, or dumped at the beach. What if I told you that an unwanted shirt could be transformed into something 100 times more valuable with limitless social impact? Would you still throw it away? Instead of reproducing old clothes into new ones, have you ever wondered what else can clothes turn into? After winning the Hult Prize on-campus round, we are confident in revolutionizing the industry by redesigning fashion. Our goal is to enhance the value of textile waste, providing incentives for both brands and recyclers. This will eliminate the need of burning the textile waste. So how does it work? We go through various stages when upcycling textiles. In short, recycle, transfer, and reproduce. We are Reverse. We are an integrated circular service provider. Through innovative solutions, we transform unwanted clothes into valuable goods. Our B2B model builds the infrastructure for the value chain. We're in contact with businesses and schools, starting from designing and producing their uniforms. Once they're getting rid of their clothes, we help them to recycle, transforming the clothes into plastic particles and creating green products that companies need, such as branded giveaways, pens, bins, and food trays. We can also produce fabric wood for companies to use for interior design. And our services provide ESG and CSR values for corporations. Our revenue can be generated by consulting fee or separately from design, recycling services, and product sales. Our ecosystem reduces the usage of natural resources for mass production. We collect unwanted clothes from customers and work with NGOs to remove the zippers, creating more job opportunities. The abilities of many startups today at the Hult Prize can also be a part of our services. Together, we can facilitate the transformation and build the ecosystem. We've seen textile waste transform into various applications in Taiwan, and we know that the global potential is even greater. We're targeting the global uniform and corporate gift market, which is about $100 billion. And here are some examples. DYC Team, an eco-friendly fashion brand, shows its customers what circular fashion looks like by using hangers made with post-fashion show garments. We have successfully transformed unwanted clothes into office desks for ASUS. They're now eager to work with us in promoting ESG with their PCs, letting the world know that clothes can be turned into computer cases and keyboards. The most prestigious university in Taiwan expressed their gratitude to distinguished ESG speakers with our souvenirs from Foxconn, JLL, and more. Our business model achieves the SDGs no matter at a single stage or the complete ecosystem. We also meet various stakeholders' goals to create a win-win solution. Partnering with educational institutions, we bring social impact into daily lives by educating the next generation on the value of redesigning fashion. We hope to expand our impact globally, starting from Paris, as a Hult Prize partner to build the network. And here's our team with diverse expertise, including an owner of a 10-year-old fashion brand, senior inventor of the world's top brand, platform and programming expert, experienced social enterprise startup facilitator, and a global brand manager. We are Reverse. We redefine resources and rediscover value. And now, we're ready to make a greater impact with the Hult Prize. Thank you.
Congratulations, Reverse. Let's move now to the Q&A that will start right now.
Okay, so what's the cost structure and also the price comparison with the product that you provide?
And most of our revenue will comes from consulting fees, and we talk to our customers, and every project is about $50K US. So we will get the 25% profits of that. And regarding the materials, which means our PET clothing. PET clothing could be turned into plastic particles, and the margin will be like 50%. And also, we can provide the service that for design, produce, and recycle the clothings, and that services will take 10%. And also, our green products could take 30% of that.
Great. Great job, you guys. Can you tell me a little bit about the process? Are you just using clothes? Are you adding other materials to make it bond? And then of that bonding, do you need like a huge machine that is either patentable, or is it something that that somebody's already invented?
Okay, so most technologies actually the Taiwanese, the owners, the vendors, they have this technology. So all the things we do right now is we integrate all the service and trying to reduce communication cost and the switching cost from our customers. So actually the vendors, they own the machines and they know how to recycle it. But most important things is we have a knowledge in knowing how we can utilize the capacity of the materials for different customer needs. Because most challenges is this plastic injection pellets, but actually many different kinds of needs consumer need. So you have to use that for example, the mouse, keyboards, you can make the tables, you can make tons of the things. So you need that knowledge to knowing how to use it. So this is our advantages and competitive advantage. Yes. Thank you.
You are the very few team talking about education. I want to know how you are going to educate the target audience or even the general public. Thank you.
Yes. So as you see currently, what the customers we have right now is a multinational company. So actually what the request from the customers recently we have kicked off is we helping the companies, they do like employee training. So actually they have activities, they bring their employees doing recycling, and then we process the waste, unwanted clothes, and then become the products for the companies. So they have like an education for their employees, and they also bring their families to join that. So that is easier to entry level for people understanding actually unwanted clothes has way much value. They know they should not to give away, throw away. They know it can be better be treated for better values. So that is we hope we can stand on the company's shoulder and help brand to influence their employees and more people and even their customers.
Hi, I want to know if you got the prize and let's say in 2 years you will be a consulting firm or a product company or a platform. If you can only choose one.
So I can help answer that. Yes, thank you. Great question. Yes, we are currently the consultant firm company. So, but very
in 2 years.
So, actually, this is the illustrate the correlation between the. Sorry.
We are on that spot.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was the last pitch of the day. That was the last pitch. Great job, everybody. Thank you to the judges. And let's give one more round of applause to all our top 6 of Taipei Summit. We will now be moving to deliberations. All judges, please follow Camila back to your deliberation room. While our judges deliberate, we'll have a brief 10-minute break for all startups to freshen up. Please remain nearby as you may be called back for questions. And after the break, we have exciting performances led by super talented students. Take this time to recharge, enjoy, network, take pictures, but just make sure that you're around in case you're being called back. Thank you, everybody. Let's move to our 10-minute break, and I'll see you here for exciting live performances.
Everyone, hope you're feeling really excited. That was a really amazing 6 finalist pitch. We are about to have some live performance for you guys. You guys can continue to network, enjoy yourself, and just relax. So before we start our live performance, we want to share a little bit more about our sponsors. So I want to express my heartfelt thanks to Makalot Company, Blue Seeds, Easy Card, Zhongku Security Company, Tripole, and Taipei Sightseeing for your valuable contribution. Today for the live performance, we will have a piano performance following by an angel voice of Susie. We also have Kevin on the violin, and last but not least, a performance by Lin Junbing and Yang Binlin. Now we will introduce Florenza, who will be gracing our stage tonight with her piano performance. Please give her a warm welcome. That was amazing. Upcoming next, we have a great singer who will be gracing our stage tonight with a voice that touches the soul. Please welcome Susie.
Hello everyone. Hello. My name is Susie. Okay. Today I'm gonna sing a love story from Taylor Swift. Let's sing together, okay?
We were both young when I first saw you. I closed my eyes and the flashbacks start. I'm standing there on a balcony in summer air. See the lights, see the party, the ball gown. See you make your way through the crowd and say hello. Little did I know, 'cause you were Romeo, you were shower and pebbles, and my daddy says they were from Juliet. But you were everything to me. I was begging you, please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All there's left to do is try. You be the prince, and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby. You say, yeah. So I sneak out to the garden to see you. We keep quiet 'cause we'd everyday news. So close your eyes, escape the sound for a little while. Oh, 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 'cause you were on me, I was calling louder. And my daddy said, say, we're from Juliet. But you were everything to me. I was begging you, please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All there's left to do is wrong. You be the prince, and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby. You say yes. Romeo, save me. They're trying to tell me how to feel. This love is difficult, but it's real. Don't be afraid, we'll make it out of this mess. It's a love story, baby. Just say, yeah. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. I got tired of waiting, wondering if you were ever coming around. My faith in you was fading when I miss you on the outskirts of town. And I say, Romeo, save me. This how to tell me how to feel. This love is difficult, but it's so real. Don't be afraid, we'll make it out of this mess. It's a love story, baby. Just say it. Romeo, save me. This how to tell me how to feel. This love is difficult, but it's real. Don't be afraid, we'll make it out of this mess. It's a love story, baby. Just say, yeah. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. 'Cause we were both young when I first saw you. Thank you.
Wow, what a voice! So now we have an exceptional violinist to fill our stage. Please join me in welcome Kevin. Kevin! Wow, wow, wow. That was beautiful. Thank you so much, Kevin. Last but not least, we are honored to present a captivating performance by remarkable artists. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lin Junbing and Yang Binglin. Play random music. They're still setting up. Middle. How can it disappear?
喂。Hello everyone. My name is Lin Junbing and this is my guitarist Yang Binglin. Today we are going to play 2 songs. The first song is 如燕 by Olivia Wong. It's a drama theme song. And the second song is from a local band, is 南希肯恩的练习一个人生活。对，希望大家会喜欢。加油！
愿一个想念才能美梦无边，别让美寻误了从前。或许碎片才能让回忆展颜，何妨此花拼凑明天？谁带我寻获幸福的梦，却自情迷中困锁？谁为我留下厌倦的天涯？心无石墨晚霞，思念如烟，它飞过世间。若是真爱，悲伤几分苦甜，一念婆娑，时间里推磨，追随到何处才结果？如烟针线在晴空风边，肌肤女后将以泪垂滇，誓言斑驳，情无只是经过，风雨中且掌握应不寒我。 是真爱，悲伤几分苦甜，一念婆娑，时间里推磨，追随到何处才结果？如烟正现在晴空风边，肌肤你后将眼泪垂跌，誓言斑驳，竟无只是经过，风雨中且让我思念树叶的飞忽世界。若是真爱，悲伤几分苦甜，一念婆娑，时间里推磨，追随到何处才结果？如烟正现在晴空风边，肌肤里后将眼泪垂跌，誓言斑驳，竟无只是经过，风雨中且斩获一步。
Thank you very much to our wonderful performances.
还有
Okay,
一首
and we have the last song, and I would like to invite all startups to come to their seats, because right after these, we move to the announcement.
The second song is 练习一个人生活 from 南希肯恩。对，谢谢大家。
而我还是一个人，不自觉地度过宁静的夜。是哪里吹来的风，都当坏委屈就离不开这里。我是否对你来说，就像烟火般绚烂而短暂？你是否那么简单，就这样把美好收进口袋，就再也不拿出来？而我练习了孤单，练习一个人，习惯了孤单，你又出现了，是感情太泛滥，才让人遍体鳞伤了，碎了满地的回忆，刺伤了我寂寞的心，而我还是一个人，等待还未抚平心中的遗憾。久违的下起了雨，而 而我终究还是离不开这里。用青春描述爱情，就像烟火般绚烂而短暂。用微笑代替回忆，踩着你每一步留下的足迹，而希望不要忘记。而我练习了孤单，练习歌声，习惯了孤单，你又出现了，是感情太泛滥，才让人遍体鳞伤的，碎了满地的回忆，刺伤了我寂寞的心。出现了，是感情太泛滥，才让人遍体鳞伤的，碎了满地的回忆，刺伤了我寂寞的心。谢谢大家。
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much to this super talented students that we have here sharing the best that they can do, sharing their talent, their knowledge with us. We're just about to start. We have just a couple of extra minutes. I'll ask all the startups that are still walking around to take your seats. I'll invite judges to come to your seats as well. We will start shortly. And before we start, I actually want to remind you that all startups will have a really nice activity tomorrow for free. That is this Taipei sightseeing bus. Please make sure that you choose your departure. We have 3 different departures. One at 9, at 2, and another at 6 p.m. So make sure that you choose one, you grab your ticket. That is very important, that you take your ticket with you, and we will meet you at the exit, M4 exit of Taipei main station. Bring your tickets, and if you don't know where your tickets are, they are located within your welcome pack that you received yesterday. Okay, one more time, I'll ask people to go to their seats. We will start shortly. We will start in 2 more minutes.
Inherent in every fundamental particle, which makes up everything in our world, is
Wow, I'm feeling so moved, super excited for the next announcement. It really reminds me of my time as a competitor. Just right here in Taipei with Camila and other two friends. My story at the Hult Prize, I would say that is very similar to yours. Full of passion, perseverance, incredible power of impact that only Hult Prize can offer. Like Cami said earlier, a few years ago I embarked on an adventure with one of my friends, as Cami, and other two members of our team by signing up as a competitor in the on-campus program. Right here in Taipei for the Energy Challenge. I remember that we had zero clue for that challenge. But we worked hard, we had really nice experts with us, and we made it to the Global Accelerator. And that is the next phase right after the summit. The first phase of the Global Accelerator, it's gonna be digital, and the winner is gonna get their stride forward. But don't forget that we have the second chance round. Okay, team, are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready to get started? Good. Good. Let's take your seats. Take your seats. We have all our judges here. Are we missing someone? Cool. All set, all ready. I don't want to miss this chance to thank all the volunteers that worked very hard for this event. I don't want to miss the chance to say thank you to the judges. Thank you. Thank you to our very first volunteers for the global for the competition at Hult Prize, our country coordinators and our campus directors. None of them could have been possible without their help in their campuses. So thank you, and those that flew all the way from Japan, all the way from South Korea, from Malaysia, thank you very much to those campus directors for making that effort of coming here with your team, the support till the very, very last minute. Thank you very much. I also started my journey with the volunteerism at Hult Prize, and 3 years later, after my volunteer experience, actually at a global finals in New York, I became a CD and after a country coordinators. But then I finally joined this wonderful team of colleagues that I have. We saw firsthand all the impact that we made every single day at work. And I don't know how many people in life can just wake up and say, I'm changing someone else's life today, because that is what we do at Hult Prize. And I'm so, so proud to be part of this team, that you are now part of this team, you're now part of this family. I'm saying this because you don't realize until then how much impact the Hult Prize will have in your life. It's not just about the competition, but it's about everything else that happened right after. And I have to say that Hult Prize is part of my single life, and I was doing this at the beginning. I joined the competition to compete, to win the $1 million. That was my motto. And I wanted to do that to help our community back in Paraguay, to win the $1 million,
to help our community. But I was reflecting on that, and I have to say that for me, this dream is not longer about me. It's not longer about just you guys coming here or just having nice experiences to our stakeholders and the judges. I realized that it became very personal, and it's way much bigger than myself after bringing Bauti, my son, to this world. And I am just very moved for what we do here. I'm getting emotional. For what we do here, and we realize and I realized that how important it is to lead by example. And that is something that we do every single day. And I can't believe that he will grow up since I have to say that since his best breath in this world, he just, like inhale and exhale Hult Prize. and I'm very proud of that. Watching me doing this, watching you guys doing this, it's a very good example for him to change the world, that we're doing something better for his future, your kids, the animals, the planet, the environment. Thank you very much for coming here today. I strongly encourage you to get going with the Hult Prize. Engage with us. Our doors are open. Country coordinator, campus director, volunteers. We have a volunteer application right now open for a Global Accelerator. Let's do it. You're going to enjoy so much that experience. You can be online. So yeah, engage with us. Our doors are open. We want to see you more often. Keep going. Thank you very much for coming, and welcome to this 2023 award ceremony. Delivering almost 15 years of impact, the Hult Prize continues to inspire our global community and our global youth daily, bringing hope into hopeless global issues, great for over 1 million students yearly, and connecting with a larger community of change makers around the world that are committed to take matters in their own hands and change the way we think about impact, entrepreneurship, and innovation. This video is our way to thank you for being with us here, for being part of this journey. This is the Hult Prize mindset. This is the Hult Prize effect.
Inherent in every fundamental particle, which makes up everything in our world, is something called a magnetic moment. Each one is essentially a small magnet, with a direction and a power to influence the world. The problem is that in most things, each one's direction is arbitrary, so their potentials cancel one another out, and the sum of the whole is nothing. Something only becomes magnetic, capable of that magical force that normal things lack, when all of the individuals that make it up are aligned. That potential to influence the world is inherent in everything and lives inside each and every individual, but it only emerges, it only becomes powerful when those individuals share one common aim.
I can picture us in our messy, tiny dorm, just studying for finals, when he came and he told me, listen, there's this Hult Prize competition. Are you in?
The poster was actually stuck on one of the walls.
I heard about it in the news. One of the teams had won right in my backyard.
We were introduced to the competition by our campus director.
I watched the live stream of the Hult Prize finals in my campus dorm room.
An email from a friend that, of course, he didn't know and I didn't know was about to change my life.
It literally changed my life from wanting to be an investment banker to pursuing a life of impact.
all these passionate young people who want to effect change but aren't sure how. And all of a sudden you have this organizing force that orients all of those vectors for all of those people from all around the world towards that common purpose with a common structure, with a common objective.
I was just like any other student. They don't have their north clear. After the Hult Prize, I was completely different.
At that moment was the moment that we realized that Hult Prize was the most amazing tool that we had to start something that would change our life.
Time we have solutions that really scale and cause momentous impact around the world.
If we don't do it, no one's gonna do it for us.
I don't even have words for the magnitude, dedication, and passion behind what they bring. It's so inspiring.
And it won't leave them. It becomes a core part of who they are.
These individuals are going to be different human beings by the end of it.
All these different people coming together.
All working towards a better future, a better tomorrow. It's not just words.
An army of people.
More than a competition, more than friends, a family.
A global social movement that can change the lives of millions of people.
This is the stuff that changes countries, that changes the world.
That is the whole point.
Sometimes you find yourself very small. You think that you can't do anything in this world, but when you meet Hult Prize, you feel so big. Your intelligence, your passion, your love for the world can change lives.
The power to influence the world lives inside each of you, each of us, where it's always been. But if you want to make magic, create alchemy, have real impact, you have to pull people together toward a common aim. That's what we've learned over the last 10 years. So the invitation, the question we ask you to consider if you plan to change the world, is what's your North Star? And who's coming to find it?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is all I can say after that. And I'm not gonna keep you waiting. So it is my great pleasure to announce Stephen Yu, the Associate Dean of School of Management at Chuan University, to come and announce the Taipei Summit winner. Woohoo!
Good. Now, I do have the winner here, okay? So, hang on, yeah. Now, before I announce it, I haven't looked at it yet, okay? So before I announce this, I just want to say that you come this far, you're all winners. Now, even if you did not win number one, whatever you do, you will make some changes and you will impact the world in some ways, okay? So coming up with an idea is just a start. How do you go from there? That's the key. Right, so keep going, and we'll see you in the future, okay? Good, so number one. Drum rolls.
Woo, 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 woo!
Thank you. Number one is tick ball.
Congratulations, Steve.
Please come upstairs.
Come to the stage.
Please
come
to the stage.
Come. Woohoo! Woo! Congratulations all the way from Japan, Hokkaido University.
I'll give you, I'll pass the mic so you share some words if you want, of course. Congratulations once again. The excitement. We totally understand. Let's go. Congratulations again, team. You want to go first?
Yeah, I will go. So, first of all, thank you everyone that is putting their trust in us, both in Guatemala, in Sapporo, that it happened, and especially you, judges over here. You won't be disappointed. This is already happening. It's just a matter of time, and we are really happy, and the community that we are helping, they are really, really happy that there is people that is trusting us, because believe me, working with them, they believe that no one is hearing them, and we are one of the few that is changing that. And thank you for being part of this group of people. Thank you so much.
Congratulations again. I would like to invite first to our judges to come here upstage for a picture with our winner. Do you want to say something? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Hi, everyone. This is Ranjini from Team Pickball. Thank you so much for picking us today. We'll try our best at the next stage, and the people of Guatemala will also be really happy that change is one step closer to them. So thank you.
Woo! Now, we invite our judges to come here at the stage to take a picture with our Taipei Summit winner. And the startups, please get ready to come up after this first picture, because we want to have like a huge picture with all of you here, with our winners. It's party time, it's celebration. Thank you for coming. All cameras here.